like a referee with a whistle. So like and share this episode. Yes, it's another wonderful day in the neighborhood. Yep, yes, sir. Another wonderful day in the neighborhood. Had a very productive day. Today was a good Sunday. You know, I usually don't do anything on Sundays, but I did today. So that means I did almost everything today that I would do tomorrow. You know, I'm telling you. What's up, man? What's going down? You say yes and no? Yes and no to what part? Yeah, asking, you talking the money part or the dating part? Money part, that's kind of normal from other groups. Based on my experience. Yeah, based on my experience. Now, I haven't had, just saw the title. Now let me be clear. I haven't had a lot of women ask me for money. Not a lot of them. But when it comes to other guys, I know other guys that's been asked for a lot of money. I know other guys that have sent women money. Western Union, any of these apps that they use today and even back in the day when it was just Western Union. Now, me personally, I don't give a damn how they do it in these other places. I don't be giving my money away like that. I work too hard for my money just to be giving it away for bullshit. You know? I can't be I work too hard for my damn money to just be giving it away for dumb shit. Oh, I need to go to the mall. I need to go buy some Nike. Come on, man. Stop playing around. I don't got time for the nonsense. I ain't got time for all that nonsense. I gotta shut my computer down, man. Well, this computer ain't worth a damn. I'm telling you, man, this is a brand new screen on this computer over here. And the hard drive is going bad. Now, I just replaced the screen on this computer last year, and now the hard drive is going bad. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. I'll be damned. Now I paid what? $400 for the screen. Because I cracked it accidentally last year. I'm not going to get into all that, how that happened. Where'd I move to? No, I'm still in North Carolina. You're going to be giving it up one way or another. It just they just lied too much. Well, I don't be giving it up, bro. I don't be giving it up, bro. No, Nah, not me. They do be lying. You right about that. I don't be giving money like that. I have to We have to have a real special relationship for me to be sending you money online and all that shit. Nah, bro, I haven't done that shit in 5 years ago. I sent somebody some money online, and we had a good relationship. But I don't do that shit often. And plus, check this out. A lot of times when I've tried to send money to people, the bank rejects the transaction. And you want to know why they reject the transaction? And this is what they told me now. This is what a lady told me off the record. This is what she said now. She said, sir, between me and you, this is off the record. The reason why a lot of the transactions that you send, when you try to send people money, the reason why it gets rejected by the system is because the people that you're sending the money to in that part of the world or in that part of the country, there's a lot of scamming and fraud going on over there. That's why the transaction gets rejected. I can't make this shit up. I'm serious. That's what she told me off the record. You know? I mean, it really makes sense. If you really think about it. Because there's a lot of scamming going on in certain parts of the country, in certain countries around the world. We know the Nigerias, the Russia, the really all parts of Africa. Really, I'm just being. And see, I know these people around the world. I've been to a lot of these places around the world. So I know what happens a lot of times. It's all kind of scamming and the lying going on and the scheming. So when the lady at the bank told me that, I kind of laughed because I already knew what time it was. It wasn't like new information for me. I mean, I didn't tell her that, but I'm just saying, you know. And smash the like button. And P.S. by the way, hey, yo, go get my best-selling book, yo. Love at First Click. 500 pages a game. Amazon.com. BarnesandNoble.com. Bestseller. Hey, that's how we doing it over here, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. We worldwide at this point. Selling like hotcakes. And check this out. I ain't famous. I ain't rich. I'm not, nobody knows who I am. I'm just a dude that's on the internet. And I'm a bestseller. I ain't rich, I ain't famous, I ain't none of that shit, but hey, we doing some major shit over here. So the reason why I say that, because a lot of people think you gotta be rich, famous, or well known around the world or around the country to do some fly shit. That's not true. That's not true, and I've proven that many times. No. You can be in the backwoods of Mississippi and be doing some major shit today. Them days is over. Where you have to be famous, everybody have to know you, the right person you got to know the right person. Man, yeah, get that shit up out of here. Yeah, I mean, if you know movers and shakers, great. Well, you don't need them the way as much as you used to no more. The more the merrier. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sit around waiting on people no more. Them days is over. I mean, you shouldn't have been doing that in the first place, but I'm just saying. I'm not waiting around on another man or another woman to do some fly shit. Hell no. I'm going to get it started. And if they show up, they show up. If they don't, oh well. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm going to keep moving forward regardless of what happens. Because that's how I was raised. But here's something that you don't hear a lot of people talk about, especially when you if you're an older man or older woman. A lot of people are not going to be able to pull this off, but I'm telling you, when you get older, this is just reality. If you're an older guy or older woman, a 20 or 30-year-old person is not looking for you. Is not looking for a 20 or 30-year-old man or woman ain't looking for a 50-year-old. That's just the reality. They're not even thinking about you. You know? Now, I'm not saying you can't pull the young thing or the young honeys, but they ain't looking for you. That's just a reality, bro. You know? I mean, some guys and women are not going to be able to pull it off. Now, there's a certain type of person that can pull any age. There's a certain type of guy that can pull any age. It don't matter. That's a very small percentage of guys. Now, when it comes to women, yeah, them numbers really shrink, because a lot of young guys would look at an older woman like a sugar mama. A lot of young guys he don't really like her like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of young dudes, let's take a 30-year-old dude. And the woman might be 50. He ain't really rocking with her like that. Yeah, she might look good, nice to hang around, have some fun, but this shit ain't going nowhere. He ain't marrying her. It ain't going nowhere. It is what it's gonna be is what it's gonna be. She's an older woman, regardless of how she looks, what position she in, how she living. She's still an older woman. And he knows that, the 30-year-old dude. That's just a reality. You know? And she knows that too, the 50-year-old woman. She knows this is just a young thing. I just gotta take it for what it is. And whatever happens, happens. You know. I give you an example. I got a friend of mine, he 51, and his woman is 60, I want to say 63 or 64. And they live together. Now, at some point, this has to end. This has to end. He 51, she's 63, 64. This has to end at some point. I don't believe that he's gonna be around when she hits 70. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. That's what I mean when I said them type of relationships ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And that's it. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want. Right? But that's how it is when you get older. As a woman. Or an older woman. Now, regardless of how she looks, it doesn't matter. She's still 60 something years old. Ain't no kids coming out there. Out that thing. No, there's not no kids coming out there. She got her kids already. Was he gonna get married to her? I doubt it. Why would you do that? You 50, he 51, she's 63, 64. That's how it is. Mother Nature is undefeated. Now, if you're a man, if you're an older man, then the dynamics change a little bit if you're dating a younger woman. Now, ain't too many younger women looking for an older guy. That's just cut the crap. You know, a lot of guys have this thing where a lot of women will say, yeah, I like the salt and pepper. Stop the nonsense. Most people that's in the 20s and 30s want to date people in their age group. Come on, stop playing. You've been her age before, but she ain't been your age before. So when you was in your 20s and 30s, were you really looking for an older woman? Stop playing. If you're really honest, you know you already know the answer. You ain't looking for no older person to date when you was in your 20s and 30s. No, you wasn't. You wasn't even around an older person when you was in your 20s and 30s. So stop playing. Stop acting like there's some badge of honor dating an older man. Come on, or an older woman. Cut it out. You know, there's a lot of lies online where people act like, okay, I got me an older man here. You know, stop playing. I'm not saying you can't catch, but there's no badge on it. You ain't really looking. If you're in your 20s, you're not even thinking about an older guy. You're not even thinking about a 50-year-old dude if you're a 28-year-old female. Stop it. I mean, you can say what you want to say to make it sound good. Okay. But that's just the reality. And plus, there's some younger women that have daddy issues. There's some that have daddy issues. Now, she might not tell you that, but a lot of times that has a lot to do with her being okay with an older guy. And some women will say, well, I like being with an older guy because they have more experience, life experience. They feel like an older guy can show them something, teach them something. Okay, yeah, that's true. They do have more life experience than you. Yeah, that's true. You know, that's a fact. And that's cool. I don't got a problem with that. But just know this. You're always going to be the older guy. You're always going to be the older guy. Regardless if you had some midlife crisis. You always going to be the older guy. Don't get it twisted. You know, just because you catch a 32-year-old chick and you 54, okay, you still the older guy. And it's always going to be that way. There's nothing you can do about it. Now, this is just me, right? I always want to know why this person is around me. That's just me. I mean, you might not give a damn. You might be like, hey, I don't give a fuck. She's here. That's all that counts. Cool. But this is just me. I always want to know, why is this person attracted to me? Why are they around me? I just want to know that. I ain't gonna tell her that. I'll figure it out after a while, though. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hit the like button. Hit the like button. You like older women? I like older women too. But a lot of them have too much baggage. And I don't even want to hear that bullshit. A lot of older women a lot of them are set in their ways and they're not really fun to be around like that. To be honest. A lot of them are bored, set in their ways, and not fun to be around. I would say there's some that are fun to be around, but usually they're taken. They got somebody already. Marvin Mary, yeah. There you go. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Yeah, rest in power to him. If you know, you know. You see the shirt. Chocolate City, no doubt. Yeah. So this is why a lot of guys, older guys, that or maybe they got a divorce or become single for whatever reason, date younger women because it's a different dynamic, different energy, new energy, fresh. With a younger woman, you being an older guy, damn near everything gonna be new to her. It's gonna be a new experience for her. You can't do that with an older woman. With an older woman, man, she's seen almost every goddamn thing. Damn near, she's set in her ways and shit. Hell with that. Okay, does having your own house make you stand out? Oh, damn. Well, what's that? It's Al Smith. Shout out to you, Al Smith. Does having your own house make you stand out? I don't know, bro. To be honest, I don't tell people I have a house. I don't tell people I have a house. So I wouldn't know, to be honest. Let me tell you something. I don't tell people. I downplay a lot of shit when I meet new people, to be honest. If you know, you know. But when I meet somebody new, I don't tell them I have a house or books published and websites online or YouTube channel online. Man, I don't tell people none of that shit, bro. If they know, they know, but I don't do that shit. That's just me. So I wouldn't know if it helps you stand out or not, to be honest, bro. There's a way to deal with it. Never unpack your clothes. Well, yeah, if you don't want to, if you're not sure if you're going back to visit, well, yeah, that makes sense. I ain't fresh. I ain't. What do you mean you ain't fresh? Fresh when it comes to what? Yeah, I think was it Al Smith? Yeah, I think I wouldn't know, bro. I don't even tell people about things I've accomplished. I don't say anything. If they find out, they find out. Now, if they stay around me long enough, okay, yeah, I'll tell them then. But most people don't even stick around long enough for me to find out. But I don't. And check this out. Check this out, Al Smith. I the people that have stayed around for some time, when I tell them, actually I show them. I can go to Amazon and pull up like books like this. I can go to Amazon and show them books like this. You know what I'm saying? Or books like this. I can actually show people. I said, yeah, that's me on the cover. That's me right there. You know what I'm saying? When I show people stuff like that, I've gotten a negative response from some people. I've got a negative response from some people. So I guess that's one way of standing out, but that's standing out in a negative way. Damn, that backfires when you stand out in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even talk about none of that shit. Now, I think the other day, I told somebody about a website that I created, software that I created, right? And I got a good response from that. Now, the only reason why I said something to her about it is because she has a YouTube channel, and the software would help her channel. It would help her with setting appointments and all that stuff, you know. So that's a good response. But most of the time, man, I don't even mention it, bro. Be honest. I ain't put up with crazy shit. Maintain low tones. The door is always an option. Yeah, me too. Yeah, and no one's free. No one's stuck. Everyone's free to leave at any time with me. Yeah, and I always look at it like this: when people leave, man, they're doing you a favor. You just don't realize it. Because the longer they stay around you, man, it can sabotage you or do something to jeopardize your future or your safety. So if people leave, or if they say they leaving, let their ass go. Regardless of the situation, let their ass go, man. Don't be trying to hold them back and pulling on them and grabbing them by by their body parts, by their clothes. Let that bitch go, or let that dude go. They're doing you a favor. The quicker they're gone, the better. Because what's going to happen when one door closes, the next one will open. Yeah, you might have to take a little setback for, or something like that, make adjustments and whatnot. But when one door closes, the next will open. That's how that goes. It goes like that every time. Stop trying to hold on to people that ain't really feeling you like that. Or don't want to be around you like that. Man, shit, they're doing me a favor. I was happy. I'll pack the bags. Shit. And check this out. If she leaves me for another man or a woman, I don't give a damn. I'll shake their hand. Oh, you can have her. I'll say, hey, this is what, did she tell you about this and that? Shit. For real. I have a completely different attitude when it comes to a lot of that stuff. Man, I ain't trying to hold nobody back. If they want to leave, man. And I don't wish nothing bad on them. At all. For real. Yeah, I'll give him a hug too. For real. I don't wish nothing bad on them. Man, shit. Hell, that shit. Big hugs from London City, England. Yes, Leighton is 117. Yes, late over there. Skyline, salute. It's just a picture, bro. That's all it is. It's no nudity, man. Cut it out. Get your mind out the gutter. It's no nudity, man. No, I'm not. I'm not a gang member, man. Yeah. Yes. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yeah, I'm telling you, when people leave, man, you should be happy, bro. Yeah. So look, in this world, this in this life that we live, life is too short to be trying to hold on to things and people. You love people or love things that can't love you back. No, man, cut that shit out. Yeah, she is spread eagle, but it's just a picture, bro. It's not nudity. It's a rose between her legs. You know what I'm saying? There's no nudity, bro. Do I live in the ghetto? No. I never lived in the ghetto. Whose face is that on your t-shirt? The man. Oh, if you know, you know. You know. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Everybody knows. Most people in this chat know who this person is on this t-shirt. If you know, you know. What's my name? Well, you. Hey, bro, you. I hope you're a woman. Asking a man his name, that's I don't know, bro, but I hope you're a woman. It's the world famous mayor of D.C. Now you got some trolls in there now, boy. Yeah, and the trolls got to come. They have nothing to do. That's a sad. I can never be a troll. I can never be a troll, man. It's a waste of time being a troll. Hey, how much you get paid for being a troll online? That's what I want to know. Anybody have any ideas? How much do you get paid to troll online? That's what I want to know. Is it a lot of money? Do you get paid a lot of money to be a troll online? That may help me get your first job. Oh, okay. He helped a lot of people get jobs. That's not what your mama said last night, buddy. When I was hitting her from the back. That's what your mom said to me last week, buddy. She was calling my name. Would you hear? She could. You was the greatest mayor that city ever had. The Honorable Myron Mayor. The mayor for life. Yeah, that's what I heard, bro. I went to Walmart yesterday. Was it Walmart? No. Walmart yesterday. And there was a guy in the front. He saw my shirt. He lost his fucking mind. God damn. He was from D.C. And I think he Yeah, he was from DC, and he was like, "Yo, that shirt, yo, god damn, bro, this." He said the best mayor in the world. You know, DC, but DC ain't the same, man. From what I was told, he was so cold that he got caught smoking crack and still got reelected. Yeah, yeah, that's what they said. That's what they said. Yeah. Did I live in DC? No, I never lived in DC. No. In the 80s and 90s, no, I was too young. I was too young. I'm from South Carolina. DC is gentrified now. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. That's what they say, man. DC ain't the same no more. So Chocolate City ain't chocolate no more. That's what they said, man. Have you heard the rub is back? Oh, this is a damn troll. Yeah. He's talking about a sandwich. Yeah. It's Mocha City now. Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah. You know. A lot of foreigners, they say a lot of foreigners have taken over. You know, that's what they say. You know. Along Mocha City, yeah, that's what they say. You know, I've never been to DC. I never been to DC. I think I'm gonna go there next weekend for the first time ever. I'm going to DC next weekend for the first time ever. How far is Norfolk? Wait a minute. How far is Virginia Beach from DC? Is that far? Is Virginia Beach far from DC? How far is it? Like Norfolk, Virginia Beach. How far is that from DC? Yeah, I'm going to the Virginia Beach. 3 hours? God damn. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not going then. Maybe I'm not going. Oh shit. I thought it was closer than that. Shit. Yeah, I'm going to Virginia Beach. I thought it was closer than 3, 4 hours. Ah, damn. Never mind. I'm not going to DC. Dad. Shit. DC has been a shithole for decades. Oh damn. Use the GPS request. Yeah, yeah. I've been to Virginia Beach before, but it was a long time ago, like 20 years ago. Um, somebody somebody sent me the link to buy this a long time. I don't even remember. This was like, it's like 10 years ago. It's like 10 years ago. I said when I bought this. I only had this on probably, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 times. I bought it like 10 years ago. I don't even remember. Somebody sent me a link to it and I saw it and I just bought it. I don't even remember, man, be honest. That's how long it was. This is over 10 years ago. This is when I lived in Atlanta. Yeah. So I don't even remember. Yeah. I think I got it from what's that lady name? The from that lady's daughter, what's the lady's daughter name? Hold up. Hold up. I think it's what's her name? Okay, I know who I got. I remember who Madam C.J. Walker's granddaughter sent me the link to her website, and that's how I bought it. That's how I bought the shirt. It was Madam C.J. Walker's granddaughter. Yep. If you know, you know. Mobile home. I ain't never lived in a mobile home. I don't like mobile homes. Mobile homes, they put together cheap, and they breed bugs. I don't like mobile homes. They get too hot, get too cold, and they breed something about the mobile homes. They breed bugs. I don't know why that is, but they do. They cheap though. You can buy them cheap, but mobile homes, they breed bugs, bro. I don't know something about the mobile homes. I don't know. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't follow sports like that. I don't know. You know. But I never been to DC, so I can't even say. Plus, I don't watch basketball, so I have no clue. I'll take your word for it. I don't know. Yeah, but Madam C.J. Walker's granddaughter sent me the link to her website, and I bought it. This is like over 10 years ago. I forgot her name. I forgot her name. She's old. She's 60 something. She owned the damn hair company. I forgot the name of that shit. It's in the D.C. area, if I'm not mistaken. No, Virginia, D.C. area, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's a nice lady. I talked to her for like 10 minutes. I was supposed to interview her, but I don't know what happened. I don't know. She's a nice lady though. I forgot her name. I I forgot her name. She came out with a book a couple years ago. I bought the book. I can't find it. It's somewhere around here. You know. No, Madam C.J. Walker. She came out with the concept of multi-level marketing, MLM, network marketing. She was the first. Before Avon, Melaleuca, and all these damn other companies. Yeah. Yeah, man, I really wanted to interview her too, bro. For real. There's some people I wanted to interview, and for whatever reason, it never happened. And people that I didn't want to interview, I turned them down. Like some famous people I could have interviewed, I turned them down. Athletes, like football players, I turned them down. I'm like, what the fuck are we gonna talk about? Football? Talk about football? I don't want to talk about no football. Talk about basketball? I don't want to talk about no basketball. Talk about music? I don't want to talk about no music. You know, there's some people that if I say their name, you will know who they are. I didn't want to interview them. I don't want to talk about no music business. Talking about publishing songs? Hell no. I don't want to talk about that shit. Talking about being a rapper? I don't want to be no rapper. What the hell are we going to talk about? I don't know, but it's. I don't. Yeah, I haven't interviewed anybody since it's last year up until last week. I haven't interviewed nobody in 6 months, 7 months. I just don't. That's kind of that shit got bored after a while. You know, most people that I've interviewed, they're not really interesting people. They're not people that I would hang around. Most people I've interviewed, they're not the type of people I would hang around. No. Yeah. And you know, a lot of these people are kind of cutthroat. You know, you can just tell they just wanted the interview. Because as soon as I say, hey, we done, they said, all right, appreciate it. They log off and get the fuck on. And I never heard from them again. No emails, no nothing. So a lot of people have a cutthroat mentality, a lot of these people. They just wanted the interview. That's it. You know? And check this out. Some of the interviews I did were horrible. Ooh, some of this shit I couldn't even put out. That's how bad it was. Oh man. Dumb shit. I got like 5 interviews. That shit was horrible. Damn. It was so bad. While we were recording, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Why'd you even come on? I'm pulling teeth. They saying some old wild shit. You know. So that's why I stopped doing it. It started to become like a job. I'm doing this shit for fun. You know, I ain't, you know, that's really it. That's how I got started anyway. And it became like it started to feel like a job. You got like people, I'll have somebody set up at a certain time, they no show, cancel at the last second, last minute. I'm in hell with all that shit. I don't gotta do this shit. I can be doing something else with my time. What I like to talk about? I like to talk about what made me want to bring them on in the first place. But when they come on, they don't be wanting to talk about that. They want to flip and start talking about something else. Because the only reason I would consider to have someone come on to be interviewed, I read their profile. Something about their profile I like. Something about their story I like. Something about their book I like. But when they come on, they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about something else. I'm like, what the hell? You weirdo. Most men are not providers nowadays. I don't know about that. Is it possible you weren't engaging enough to make them want to come back? No, some people did come back. I said 5 interviews, bro. I've interviewed hundreds. I interviewed at least over 100 people, at least. So it's only 5 interviews, bro. Out of hundreds of interviews, only 5 bad ones. I think that's pretty good numbers. I've been told that I'm pretty good at interviewing people. Some people have come back over and over again. But I don't think, like I said, most of these people, I wouldn't hang out with them. It's not the type of people I would hang out with. And a lot of them have bad social skills. Yeah. A lot of them, I can tell that in their personal life, they're not sociable. They don't socialize like that. You know, the interview for them is like a job. They're just doing it because they have to promote whatever they're trying to promote. The book, the YouTube channel, the podcast, whatever, the service, the business, whatever they have. Outside of that, I can just tell they're just not fun to be around. Most of these people, and check this out. Most of these people that I bring on, there's no benefit. There's no really benefit for me. It didn't benefit me at all. That's another reason why I stopped doing it. It don't benefit. It benefit them more than me, really. If I'm just being honest. I mean, I'm doing this for fun, but it's turned into a job. So I'm like, I don't want it to feel like a job. You know what I'm saying? So they benefited from the interviews more than me. So I'm like, yeah, I can fall back, and do what I used to do. I'd interview my friends. I used to bring my friends on, and we used to just kick it and talk shit. That's how it used to be. And then I started bringing on people that I didn't know. And then it turned into something else then. So I'm going to just go back to where it used to be. I'm going to just bring my friends on, and we can just kick it and talk shit. See, that was fun. One of my friends was coming on. Because, see, when my friends was coming on, see, I already know them. So they can't say anything that I don't know unless it's some new information, something that they're doing, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But when you bring on somebody new, you don't really know their personality. You really don't know anything about them. So it's just a totally different type of vibe. Like when I bring my friends on, I know what they're thinking. They know what I'm thinking before I even ask a question or anything, because I've been knowing them for a long time. So it would feel just like we sitting down at a table, kicking it, but we just happen to be on camera with a microphone. You know what I'm saying? It's a totally different vibe. Yeah, that's how it is. But hey, go get it. Bestseller. They both bestsellers. Yee, 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 yee. Yeah, I gotta go. My phone about to die. Yeah, my phone about to die now. So hey, share this episode. Don't forget to subscribe. This was a good conversation. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.